Welcome, gamers! 11 epic stories from Thursday, July 23, 2026. We start with an awesome piece of news for classic game fans. Xbox is sprinkling some magic retro pixie dust, making their backward compatibility feature leap onto PCs. That's right, we're talking about 4 classic titles from back in the early days. Conquer, Live and Reloaded, Crimson Skies, Blinks, and Foops and Frenzies are now available with spiffy new graphics options like V-Sync and extra anti-aliasing. It's all in the Game Pass and play anywhere. Who knew time travel into gaming's past could look so good? For those of you who might think this is Xbox's escape pod for future hardware shutdowns, think again. It's a chance to relive the glory days with souped-up aesthetics. So, ready your rigs and dust off those nostalgia glasses. Next up, the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto dropped some Nintendo nuggets for us. In an interview with Famitsu, he revealed how Nintendo's beloved games and cinematic adaptations are creating quite the tag team of entertainment goodness. So much so, that the kick-butt portrayal of Princess Peach in the recent film got its inspiration from the development of Princess Peach Showtime. Talk about worlds colliding. But wait, there's more. Remember Star Fox and Yoshi in the Mysterious Book? Yeah, they've made a comeback to sync perfectly with the Super Mario Galaxy movie vibe. It's like they jumped out of the screen to remind us how awesome they are. If you're itching for some F-Zero or Kid Icarus goodness, maybe it's time to rally for a cameo in the next movie. Miyamoto's got our backs, promising that making remakes paves the way for exciting new projects. Fingers crossed for a brand new Star Fox adventure, am I right? And here's a plot twist for you. Miyamoto's all for letting the young guns at Nintendo take the reins. New characters, fresh ideas, and possibly the next big thing since Splatoon. Let's hope the new generation has been loading up on mushrooms and star power to create something epic. Now let's talk about the exciting updates in the multiplayer gaming world. This week we got not just one, but 2 major updates. First up, Marathon rolled out a brand new PvO and Rogue mode. It's still an extraction game through and through, but with a fresh twist. Then we have Battlefield Sis making waves, literally, with Season 4. Naval battles are now front and center, adding a splash of awesomeness. According to SteamDB Bass, both games doubled their audiences on Tuesday. But spoiler alert, it wasn't as epic as we'd hoped. Numbers dipped back down by Wednesday. Maybe the players decided a pay-per-view quest wasn't as legendary as chasing chickens across Hyrule. As we await the Weekend Hero Showdown, hopes for Battlefield might turn out to be just an illusion, even though EA has jumped in like it's a Final Fantasy VII remake. Maybe Criterion was drafted to up their game? Stay tuned to find out if Weekend Warriors can tilt this saga's scales. Moving on to an incredible update fresh out of the gaming sea. Splatoon Raiders is officially launching today on the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's making a splash. We've got a final trailer and a cheeky little Japanese ad to wrap up the marketing storm, but let's dive into the juicy bits. The Nintendo Music app has just splashed in with 9 fresh tunes from the game. Feeling the beat yet? And in a recent Nintendo Ask interview, the producer pretty much hinted, not so subtly, that Splatoon 4 is swimming its way through development right now. Paint me surprised. Here's a fun tidbit. During its early development, Splatoon Raiders almost took on a tower defense vibe with traps and turrets. But the team decided they weren't squidding around with that semi-passive style. Will it ink its way to victory, especially in Japan? We'll have to wait until October for all those juicy digital stats. Stay tuned. Now let's talk about exciting game news from the Epic Games Store. Gamers, brace yourselves, because the free game of the week is none other than Foretales. Yes, you heard that right, a unique French card game that's sure to shuffle up your summer. Picture this. You're navigating a realm plagued by a dark prophecy, turning cards in epic strategic battles. Imagine multiple endings and narrative twists so wild they make PUBG's loot chest look predictable. Developed by Alchemy, a talented crew from Nantes, who, sadly, have since leveled out. This game is sure to keep your gaming thumb busy until July 30th. Speaking of the Epic Games Store, if you rushed to grab last week's free games, Echo Generation Midnight Edition and Ludo, then hats off to you. Channel those 90s vibes and psychological horror chills wisely before they vanish quicker than a Minecraft creeper. Start downloading Foretales today because in this realm of gaming, free is the golden loot. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to dive into new adventures. Moving on to some intriguing news for Resident Evil fans. So, picture this. It's September 18th, you're relaxing with popcorn in hand, and boom, Resident Evil is back on the big screen. But this time, the franchise promised to be way more intense, with Zach Kreger steering the ship. Yeah, the same guy from Evanouise and Barbarians is taking the helm. Now, true fans know, once you're out of Raccoon City, things can get wild, with reference that could make even a T-virus outbreak feel timid. We all know the games, right? Resident Evil 1, 4, and 7. They're like 3 different worlds wrapped in one franchise. Though the trailer's playing it cool by not revealing much, sometimes that's just how the Umbrella Corporation wants it. So, prepare your herbs and get ready for a roller coaster ride on September 18th. Moving on to some exciting updates, the PlayStation 5 just got a slight upgrade to version 26.05.13.60. This patch aims to make your screen time as smooth as a no-scope headshot, improving screen ergonomics and message reading. But wait, what's that coming over the horizon? It's the Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered update. Update 1.09 lands quietly like a stealthy assassin on the PS5, but hey, it's packing some hidden potential. This update mainly tags along with the Energy Saving Mode, a nifty feature PlayStation introduced to save some power juice by lowering your graphics standard just a bit. Now, it might not be the kind of news that'll earn a chicken dinner, but it's here, and it's making Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered join the elite club of energy-saving games alongside God of War Ragnarok and Demon's Souls. Rumor has it this update can be a step towards the mysterious PS6 Portable. That's right, whispers in the gaming forums hint that Sony might be crafting a portable masterpiece to play PS5 games without needing the cloud. It's like finding a legendary loot chest. For now, it's all cloak and daggers, but this could be the groundwork for a future filled with portable adventures. Anyway, if you're looking to enable this nifty energy saving mode, just sneak into settings, hit system, and then switch on energy saver for all the compatible games. So, are you charging into energy saving combat or playing it safe for the ultra high graphics? Let us know in spirit as you grab that patch and kick back on your couch. Moving on to some sneaky business, Metal Gear fans, brace yourselves. August is bringing some espionage fuel to your gaming rigs. Get ready to dive back into the shadows with the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, launching on August 27, 2026. Konami just released juicy details, showing off some pretty sweet performance stats. So whether you're rocking a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, or your trusty PC, you're in for a treat with that crispy 4K and buttery 60 frames per second. But hold up, Series S and the not yet KO Nintendo Switch 2 won't be left behind either at 1440p and 60 FPS. As for the original Switch, well, let's just say it'll be chillin' at 1080p and 30 FPS. Now, let's peek inside this compilation. It's packing Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriot, and the OG Stealth Play, Peace Walker. Get ready to relive some nearly 2-decade-old classics in all their pixelated glory. This volume follows up on Volume 1, bringing nostalgia for veterans and an exciting espionage intro for the newbies. So, suit up, make sure your equipment is ready, and gear up for a summer of stealth fun. Now let's talk about something that's shaking up the PlayStation universe. Sony has announced the end of physical games by the year 2028, causing quite the uproar amongst fans. Meanwhile, they're keeping surprisingly quiet about changes in their latest PS5 update, which hit our consoles on July 23, 2026. The update is a juicy 1.2 gigabytes, but don't expect anything jaw-dropping this time. This update is all about boosting those message screens and making system screens smoother than a freshly buffed car in Rocket League. We might not see the return of custom themes or get new shiny features, because Sony saves the grand stuff for big updates. It's like waiting for the next Final Fantasy XVI expansion, am I right? For now, PS5 owners can enjoy more secure environments, possibly thanks to some secret behind-the-scenes magic. So, no peeking inside the patch notes like Sam Fisher on a stealth mission. Hang tight until we get those major updates with truly new content. Next up, adventure seekers, get ready, because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is brushing off the dust for a shiny new appearance on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's like finding a rare weapon in your inventory that you forgot about. So, here's the scoop. There's a new update, version 3.0.0, dropping on the evening of July 22nd, 2026. You won't find any new gameplay magic spells, but it's prepping the game to be Nintendo Switch 2 compatible. Mark your calendars, the Nintendo Switch 2 is set to land on July 30th. And let's be real, who doesn't love some good old RPG action in glorious 4K? Plus, you can now throw in some 60 frames per second smoothness and direct control of your blades in a new game mode? Count me in. Pyrrha and Mithra are also gearing up with new equipment and, hold up, there's a rare blade and a blade quest to tackle. Your journey is about to get a whole lot more epic. For those who still hold on to physical copies like a treasured collectible card, a physical version is hitting the shelves on October 1st, 2026. And yes, the third episode isn't being left behind. It's getting the upgrade treatment too come December 3rd, 2026. So keep those blades sharp and your snacks closer, it's time to save the world once again. Next up, Diablo 4 players have been on a legendary loot roller coaster ride that Blizzard is finally smoothing out. Season 14, which launched in late June 2026, introduced a mythic item hunt that was harder than finding a good teammate in solo. Cool. But fear not, fellow gamers, because a patch has dropped, making mythic hunting less soul-crushing and more rewarding. Now you have better odds with the mythical tribute in Torment 10 and guaranteed chances in Torment 12. They even made those elusive mythic items more accessible via greater layer keys from seasonal cache. Don't you just love when the devs give us a loot-centric happy ending? But wait, there's more. Blizzard is already eyeing up Season 15 to spice things up with the Horadric Cube. Gone are the days of futile stat rerolls. They're adding a straightforward improvement to Mythic rank that retains your unique item. Think of it like upgrading your loot luck to God tier without any nasty surprise. At this point, the community is crossing their fingers for this update to be a win, and by communities, I mean all of us loot-hungry demon slayers, hoping to finally perfect our endgame builds. Thanks for hanging out, Pixel Pals. Like a legendary loot drop, see you tomorrow for more epic gaming fun. Smash that follow button to catch all our live shorts daily.